Hello. I am here. So YouTube nuked my moderators a while back, so I need to re-add you as a moderator. This may break your thing for a moment. There you go. Apparently Twitch is very unstable tonight, and you know, I feel that. Okay. I believe everything is working, so. And I get to see how well all this works, because I'll be looking up there. I basically have monitor, TV. Yeah. Maps updating, I knew they would, because I had the game open before 8. That is very fair. I have been snacking away at some of our leftover stuff as well. I just have like an empty butter dish down here. Well, a dish that no longer has butter in it, filled with candy. It has stuff in it, it just has candy in it now. Must purchase all of the clothing. All of it. Do I have anything waiting for me in here? I have actually modified my my locker as well. I forgot to set the delays on this stuff. Right. Crap. Hold on. Everything's about to look funky for a moment. Ah. Because I can do this live, I'm pretty sure, because it's just audio delays. The Elgato. Well, it's not just audio delays. This, no. It's the mic that needs delayed, not the Elgato. I think the Elgato is the reason the mic needs delayed. That's the microphone. I come into filters. And then I set this to that. And now, everything should be in sync. I hope. It's supposed to be. I haven't done console stuff in a while. Because, like, everything's in sync for me. It's just on the video side that it's not in sync. So. I did finally, after all these years, customize my locker. It exists. Literally, my thought process is just that it's, you know, kind of thing of like, oh man, you know, you walk up, you open up the locker, and then just all the plushies just fall on you. And it also had to be filled with Pearl X Marina stuff. I mean, come on now, it's officially canon. Now, I think, just last night I finished getting the ticket for this. Yeah, okay. This one. What could go wrong? Yeah, it does. I don't have any more plushies. I have literally used all of them that I have. Oh, that. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? What? Oh, so it's big win. Okay. Big win aerial. Got it. And yes, I have a money ticket going. So if you were wondering where you were getting the double money from last night, that was me. I need money so I can fund my clothing addiction. And for, like, scrubbing gear. This is gonna go so horribly. These teammates are gonna think I know what I'm doing, and that's a problem. They've all went the other way. I guess I smell. I'm so gonna die. Ow. Well, I survived longer than I thought I was going to. So I got that going for me. But, you know, up here was this... And that was just someone passing through. Oh, I don't think I like this blaster very much. Favorite candy? Arrow bar. Nothing's better than arrow bar. I'm so basic, I know. Ow. Skittles are pretty good. But I really like arrow bars. That person's just given up. Hey. No snow cub 15. How am I alive? Very confused right now. I don't... How am I alive? How did this work out? I think I just got insanely lucky. Okay, jump shots, just, I do better with those. Got it. Yeah, another splat. That poor enemy team. Yeah, popular target. I swear, I get that award more than any other award. I mean, I turfed a... This isn't a turfing weapon. I kind of wish I knew where our actual super scope was, so I could literally grab our actual super scope. I think it's in the shed outside. So it probably doesn't work anymore. I don't think it worked before. I don't remember. We never had the batteries for it, so... Because, like, it was the only thing that used, I think it was D-cells. And we only had the one game to play with it. Yep, the SNES Super Scope. What the weapon I'm using is based on. Much like how the NZAP is the Nintendo Blaster, this was the SNES's gun. It was a freaking rocket launcher. Because that made sense. Very few games used it. Like, I think more games could use the Zapper than what could use the Super Scope. Almost hit my booyah. Yes. Feels really weird this thing has a Booyah Bomb. Like, this really kind of feels like a Reef Slider kind of weapon. There's probably a variant that has a Reef Slider. But, like, imagine if, like, this had, like, Reef Slider, Double Splash, or the Splash Down. Double. Whatever it's called in this one. The Splash Down. The thing in Undercover should have. Like, I kind of see what they were going for with this, but like giving it the Booyah Bomb. Ow. Didn't even click that they were there. Points. Am I wasting time? Probably. Ow. I do hope everyone is doing well tonight. I barely played any Splatoon 3. I feel really bad about that. Because, like, I was literally here for the global test fire, bought the game day one, have a digital copy so I could have it day one, played it, like, streamed it maybe, like, 10, 12 times total. Like, I played it a little more than that, but, like, I barely touched this game. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people did that. Maybe I'm just trying to project, because that's basically what I did. Though, I feel like Splatoon 3 launched in a really weird position. Because, like, there were barely any weapons, and, like, sure, there was the new specials, but, like, you had fewer maps to play on, and fewer weapons to play with than just playing Splatoon 2. And I get, like, Splatoon 2 had kind of that same thing, but they were on completely different systems from, you know, it was on a completely new system from the first Splatoon. So it made at least some level of sense. With 3, they didn't really have that excuse. Like, they could have easily brought all of the 2 weapons along. Yeah, jeez. Wish you could too, so you could be here to carry me. I don't know, you tend to top the scoreboards. I could dig into match history to prove it. I'm gonna die. The only way to get good is to just struggle until you make it. Which I know probably sounds like, you know, not exactly the best advice, but it's kind of true. Ah, ranged. Ow. And also play around and find a weapon that, like, you just gel with, and then just play the ever-living crap out of it. Like with Splatoon 2, which is the game I got pretty good at the game playing. Like, I saw the undercover, I went, heck yeah. A freaking umbrella? Give that to me. And spent, like, the majority of my time with Splatoon 2 playing nothing but the, undercover. Even though it wasn't very good. I could make magic with that thing. Can't really do it in this one. I've tried. I've tried a lot. It is funny to throw a wall at people, though. Though that is one thing I can kind of explain. And it's the special. The reef slider is just... I get that was the initial replacement for the splashdown. And on paper, they're kind of the same thing. But, like, the splashdown on the Splatoon 2 undercover is a, like, it's a panic button. The reef slider is not a panic button. So, like, that's the major, like, difference. Yeah, the emotes are kind of neat. I've barely played around with those either. I was literally, like, when you messaged me to be like, hey, you want to play some Splatoon? That was when I was like, you know what? I may as well finally start, like, experimenting with stuff in this game. Change things around. So I changed my splash tag to side orderly beta tester. Like... I'm going this way now. Ow. I'm gonna die again. Yeah. I'm so bad with this thing. I didn't mean to come down here. I went up here because there's a fair bit of our base over here that hasn't been turfed yet. Ink back. Out of ink. Ow. Yeah. Ah! I don't mind blasters, and like, the regular blaster I feel like I'm okay with. The Clash Blaster it's pretty hard to be bad with. You just walk forward. But, like... this one is awkward. This feels like a blaster sniper rifle mixed with a low-damage Luna blaster. If that makes any level of sense. Because, like, that pinpoint shot without jumping is really nice. It's a one-hit KO. But, like, then you jump, and you're now Luna Blaster at home. Like... yeah, I got a splat at the end. I don't think we won, but I got a splat at the end. Nah, we definitely lost that one. Or not. What? But there looks like more mustard in a blueberry than blueberry in their mustard. Okay. I'll take it. Popular targets. Do I just put the chunks in this? Can I put the chunks in this? I still just have my original Switch. It's still working fine. It just, if you just have to ignore the when you undock it, you just gotta ignore the fan sounding like it's dying. I do have the chunks. Oh, I'm so... What would I be missing from my old stuff? Because those two sub power-ups weren't on my old equipment from 2. That's all I remember that wasn't there. But I know I had the 2 ink saver main. I'm pretty sure I had 2 ink recovery. I think I have more run speed here than I had before. I'm not trying to perfectly recreate it. It's just those sub power-ups aren't doing anything for me, really. You know what? I'm going to... Bam. Wait, no, I had 4 subs of run speed. And the 1 sub of ink resist. That's what those 2... Yeah, okay. I might actually end up doing that. Currently do not have the chunks to do that. But... that is fair. My Thanksgiving was like... last month? I forget exactly when Canadian Thanksgiving is. No, it wasn't last month was November. Not November. Last month was October. Brain. September, I think it is, that ours is. It's close enough to October that I feel like I'm good still saying last month. Time is a weird thing. See, I need run speed and ink resist chunks. Or I could just keep the 2 sub power-ups. Yeah, that is rather nice. That you can just kind of do that. I think I did that with my shoes to make them run speed main. Which is why I have, like, no run speed chunks. Do I have any other... Right, yeah, I have this one. I also have this one. See, the thing is, I'm trying to go for a dorky look. And I've got dorky kind of covered here. My other shirts like that, they don't really do dorky as well. And I don't have the chunks to currently make anything else a run speed main. I also want them, but Jesus, they are so expensive around here. I actually don't even remember if I've done all of my amiibo cards. Because I'm pretty sure I have almost all the Splatoon 2 ones in amiibo card. Oh, jeez. Too much stuff on my desk. Which are totally legitimate. I'm pretty sure these are not legitimate. But they work and they were sold on Amazon. Either that or they could just be Japanese, because they do have Japanese text on them. I don't know. I know there's still sets of them on, like, at least Canadian Amazon of just, like, the amiibo cards. You know, I can actually do this now and not actually lose anything. To have just something open. I want to see if I've actually, like, redeemed this stuff. Okay, so that's school stuff. I really should have done up my New Horizons stuff today. I've been back playing a bit more of that because I'm going to see about I'm gonna see about doing, like, a video series on New Horizons next year. I'm doing New Leaf this year, so... I'll be down here if I have the stuff. Yeah, I have the samurai, so I grabbed that. Pretty sure I have the power stuff. Yeah, there's the power mask. I have hero stuff. One thing I know I haven't done... Yeah, that's... I've done that one, I've done that one, done that one. I don't have those two. Grumble Grumble. I don't have her either, I'm pretty sure. No. There is one amiibo that I have not done yet, and I know I haven't. So I'm gonna come to the amiibo box, and I'm gonna go grab him. Because he's not readily grabbable. Because, you know, amiibos were out of stock, like, everywhere around here. With one exception. The most important one, obviously. Gotta have small fry. Can be pretty hard to tell. I'm just thrilled by my performance. It's got present. Okay. I thought there was also shoes that were supposed to come with this. I did not get the shoes. Unless I did, and it just... No, I just didn't get the shoes. I guess I just don't have Chaos shoes. I'm probably never gonna wear this stuff, but I have it. Yeah, I don't know why... I don't know why I don't have the shoes, but... Okay. Maybe I just wasn't... I'm just not fresh enough for them. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Okay, I did double check that. Just had to make sure. Because my brain is like, wait, but the shop's reset. It's like, yeah, but I was already in the shops. Catalog went up. Mystery box. Plushie? Give me plushie. Nah, another remote. One more plushies. That looks like a plushie. That looks like a very... I mean, it's a cushion. Cushions are plushies. It's very expensive, but you know what? Give me 2 of them. It was very expensive. And I very much hit the point with the, like, Splatnet posts that I think I did with Splatoon 2 as well. Of, like, man, some of the artwork is great. Like... But also people very much just overshare. Okay, I had another of these. Let me just, Yep. Now we got this. Let's drop that there. Then drop that one there. Actually, hold on, let's... Let's put that one away for a second. Drop it right there. Bam. Oop, they're shuffling in there. As it was saving, they got shuffled a bit. Oop. There. Bam. How close am I? Okay, I'm right there on the ticket. So if I wasn't really close, I probably would have put this thing away. It's so awkward. Like that range. I mean, okay, if I direct hit, it's still a one-shot kill. But that's still, it just feels like Luna Blaster at home while jumping. And while not jumping, it's, you basically need to hit directly or not at all, or you just won't kind of thing, like... Hey, I took down the dude. I mean, the Hydra still gets to make use of the bubbler, but I took down the dude who placed it. That Hydra has a wall. He just threw a wall at me. I throw blaster ball into your face. Ow. Alright, I need to get my YouTube chat back up, so I don't trust Restream. Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised doing a series on Animal Crossing New Leaf of just how many people still love that game. It's also still very surprising to me that, like, Splatoon 3 here is just not as popular as the other Splatoons have been, it seems. Because, like, I can only go off of my own metrics. Hello, Gunner. But, like, back when I streamed the first Splatoon, like 2016-ish. Ow. Those streams were like YouTube only getting like 60 to 100 views a stream. Splatoon 2, that dropped to around like 40 or so. And then with Splatoon 3, like, I'm lucky if I get like 12 between Twitch and YouTube. Like, it does seem like Twitch is getting more views this time. Not that I really care, it's just something I find kind of weird. Yeah! And that should be the Sheldon license, so this blaster gets put away. I was only the #1 Booyah Bomb user. Alright, let's see. I do have this other one, and it does have the reef slider. I could play through it. Or I could grab this. Yeah, I know there was a lot of Splatoon fans that did jump off between the first game and 2, but they jumped off because, like, the specials got heavily nerfed, and it's like, well, we were playing because the specials were fun to use, and now the specials are gone. And also, it did require buying a whole new console. So if they only were interested in Splatoon, you know, that's like a, what, $400 investment in total just to keep playing the game? I've loved all the Splatoons. I really look forward to what they'll do next. I fell off. You will die, brush. I almost called it umbrella. I will die. That is very fair. I didn't play the first one while it was, like, popular, either. Like, I know I say this a lot, and I mostly just say it more or less to get at myself for thinking like this. Of, like, with the first Splatoon, I looked at it, and, like, I had played a lot of TF2 at the time. And I just looked at it like, oh, this is just, like, TF2 for kids. Why? I'm playing TF2. Why would I, you know, want to play the baby version? Which was a very just wrong way to look at it. In my defense, when this game came out, I think I was, like, 17. So, like, you know... it's okay to have bad opinions when you're that young, but like... When I did ultimately get around to playing it, I understood why people liked it. You know? Which was like a couple of years after it had come out, and like not long before 2 was due to come out, and like... Anyways, what was your excuse for not playing? It's Bobby game. You were Bobby. You should have been playing. Come on. I am joking, by the way. I don't know exactly when it came out. I'm just assuming I was probably 17 when it came out. Because 2016 is when I streamed it. And I was like 20 then. Check right now. Good job, me on English. Was first revealed in 2014. Released in 2015. Ding. College, the place I'll probably never be. Not because I don't want to go, but because I don't think I could mentally handle it. I'm sure you'll do fine. Just don't rush into it if you don't feel like you're ready. You know. Like, you don't need to go immediately from, you know, high school to college. Like, you could spend, you know, a year or two just, like, working at, like, a supermarket or something. Just, like, get out and, like, do stuff that doesn't require going to college. Life ain't a race. It's usually the people rushing through it that tend to have the worst time with it. So... Now, it's not good to take it as slow as I have, but a happy medium. Sounds like, an ALP kind of thing. Which I was supposed to go through, and couldn't mentally handle being at that school, so I just dropped out of that too. I don't deal with schools. I just can't do it. Which really sucks, given one of the things I really wanted to be was a teacher. It's pretty hard to be a teacher. You literally can't be in a school building. without having a mental breakdown. Like... One of these days, I'll build up the confidence to, like, make a video explaining why I'm the way I am for you guys. Someday. Those sound pretty cool on both fronts. That is another thing that, like, I'll make mention of, and it kind of goes for both of you. If you end up not liking what you're majoring in, don't feel forced to continue. Most, like, universities and colleges, like... you can change your major, you know. Man, if mine was that simple, it'd be pretty easy. I mean, technically I could just say my first X, but that doesn't really give you all of the context, you know. And just in case anyone jumps to any conclusions, this is first X, you know, this is before robotic. So, just don't want anyone to think she did anything. Well, anything relating to me and schools. Didn't even know her back then. Let's see if this one can go any better than that last battle did. Should grab like a jet sculpture for this rotation. Ow. I thought I was already dead, so I stopped moving. I should have kept moving. I do that a lot, where I think I'm dead, so I just stop when I'm not actually dead. That is one thing I would kind of like to see with, like, the next Splatoon game. Is, like, your health showing on screen in, like, a numerical way, not just, like, effects on the screen kind of thing. Ow. Would be a lot more helpful for telling how hurt you actually are. Because, like, I'm sure there's a lot of the times I'll stop and be like, nah, I should recover up, but, like, I'm still above half health. Now, admittedly, given this is Splatoon, there's a lot of things that can still kill you at, you know, above half health in one shot. But the point gals being one of those things. You know. Ow. L3'd. Oh, H3. Bleh. L3 is the small one. It doesn't have the kill sound. That's just spectacular. I do kind of want to, at some point, play at Splatoon 2 again as well. Partially because, as I noticed when I was setting up this stream, there is literally nobody playing that game right now. Like, no one's streaming it. Probably people still playing it, it's just there's no one streaming it right now. At least there wasn't when I set my stream from Warships to Splatoon. Ow. That was only gonna end that way. Overall splatter and popular target yet again. I am a pretty popular target, it seems. I have also been thinking of maybe trying to do some, like, Splatoon videos at some point. Like, not like a full series kind of thing, more just like... I can't think of any other way to describe it than to just name the YouTuber that I kind of had this thought of. Man, I could probably do similar to that with Splatoon. That being doing, like, Spookston-style videos where he plays War Thunder. It's just like, here's just a weapon. I'm gonna be playing it for a few hours. Here's the highlights, kind of thing. You know, that sort of stuff. I feel like that could be kind of interesting. The only problem is, I have all these video ideas. YouTube does not support me uploading as much stuff as I already do. Like... YouTube already hates it. So, like, I don't really want to make them dislike me even more. I mean... it's not very productive. That brush was existing. Still don't know if stuff like that would be things the Splatoon community is even that interested in watching either. I feel like if I were to do that kind of thing, I'd want it spread out over more than, like, a single map rotation. So I feel like it would probably get kind of boring if it was just one map rotation the whole time. Yay, soda! Darn it. My wall didn't deploy fast enough. Get some wall-on-wall action going on there. Oh, jeez, my throat. My throat is dying. It's only been like an hour of streaming. Why is my throat already dying? Yeah. Splattered them to finish it. I mean, it wasn't enough, but still splattered them to finish it. The thought in the back of my head, oh man, the maps are about to rotate. No, they're not. They just rotated. Frickin' daylight savings time. I hate it so much. Let's go Explosher. Why not? Heavy bucket. I've done weirdly well with the buckets in this game, so heavy bucket time. It's like heavy lobster, but with fundamental differences. I'm gonna have to actually give in and do, like, adding roads with New Horizons, aren't I? Because there is no animal tracks anymore, is there? It's like the ground will not just become dirt on its own. I don't want to do that. I just want dirt. Is it so much to ask for, Nintendo? That I may just have dirt? Remember, like, the trick with this thing was that you basically had to, like, bonk your target on the head with the shot? Ow. Something like that. Ow. I thought I had my thing thrown. Guess I didn't. There's so much about New Horizons I haven't really experienced either. Like, I basically just, like, played it for those first few months and then just, like, didn't play it anymore. Like, those first few months of, like, New Horizons were, like, a really special time. So that game, like, came out right when people needed it, you know? I got splasted. Ow. Not very good with this thing. Oops. Did not mean to just punch the mic. Didn't exactly punch it, but I caught it with my knuckle. Close enough. Popular target. I was literally on a ledge the whole time. How was I popular target? I was not the one in the front. How do I always end up with that? I also get #1 super jump spot a lot more often than I really should be getting it. Because, like, come on now, I'm almost never the best target for that. But alrighty. Okay, I have really no idea where to be here. No one booyah'd back. Sad now. Oh no, I'm out of ink. Teammates, please. I feel like being more centralized would be a good idea. Jokes I want to make, but I know I shouldn't because of how the US is right now. I was about to make just like a voting joke, but shouldn't? Everything will end up fine. The rest of the world can keep the Cheeto in check, and I want to have faith in America that y'all won't elect the Cheeto twice. Unless you want the Cheeto in which case, confusion. But Cheetos are pretty tasty. He looked like a Cheeto for a while. I should stop calling him that. Unless he has and I just haven't paid much attention. The Canadian news has finally stopped covering everything American politics. Partially because our own government's a bit of a shit show right now. Ow. I died so you may live, Luna Blaster. But I'm sure everything's gonna work out fine for the US no matter what. Mostly because, like, and I understand this is like saying someone's too fat to diet, but they are kind of too big to fail. Like... Hey, I wasn't the popular target this time. My run speed's probably doing absolutely nothing for me right now. How does this work anyway? I know there's a way for it to one-shot. Just don't remember how. That deals 90. Pretty sure it does need to, like, bonk right on it. Yeah, that's how it's done. Need to bonk them in the head, and then it explodes on the ground behind them. Come back, Gunner. I'm done. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna die, and then I'm dead, and it just came out I'm die. I'm die. Again, there's a lot of this that hasn't been turfed. This is up to me with a not very great turfing weapon, but it's fine. I still remember hearing a while back that Nintendo said they were bringing every weapon back for this game. Still, where's my dual squelcher, Nintendo? It's not every weapon if I don't have my dual squelcher. That is fair. I mean, that's how you make money. By doing services for the rich. I need a new money ticket after this one. Or being a court jester, which is basically what I'm attempting to do. I provide entertainment, hopefully make y'all laugh, and then maybe get a couple pennies from it. Wait, I have to say a nickel now. I keep forgetting. Canada doesn't have pennies anymore. Anyone who's not Canadian is probably questioning how that works. You know, how can you just not have a 1-cent coin? And the answer is, companies round up. That's how. Like, legitimately, if, like, you're buying something up here in Canada, and the price comes out to, like, let's just say it's purely, like, a cents item, and it comes out to, like, 62 cents. It entirely depends on the business you're dealing with, whether you're paying 60 or 65. Most of them you'd be paying 65. It happens. Yeah, I may as well. Let's see, do I get anything? Yeah! Run speed chunks. It's exactly what I need. Not exactly, but, I kind of don't want to keep using the Explosher. I have so many weapons and so few of them I actually want to be using. But, like, most of these I still need to get the weapon ticket from. At least the very first weapon ticket. You get a weapon ticket with every, like, star, I believe. But it takes so much longer to get, like, each subsequent star over just getting the first one. So I'm almost done with the undercover. I could just go back to it. Oh, no, I need more weapon tickets. So I have a lot of weapons, but I don't have all of them yet. Actually, don't even know how many I'm still missing. Six, 7, 8, 9. $40. I have 12 tickets. And because I'm dumb like this, I've been just buying them left to right. I did, like, actually skip ahead a little and was like, you know, I want to get some, like, of the later level weapons. Which I do. I've been keeping myself at 10 tickets, so when I get down close to there, I can just... You know what? I'm gonna feel dirty using this thing, but I want to use it anyway. And then I'll go... Could squirt some goo on people, but you get arrested for that. Bad joke was bad, I know. Let's go... I don't think I have any Googlers. Okay, before I move into this next battle, I do want to go grab some coffee. So, I'm going to do that really quick. I will be... Alright, I'm back. My G keys don't really work all that well anymore. I don't know exactly what happened with them. There was an update with OBS. That is what I am blaming it on. Like, OBS updated and they just kind of stopped working. I don't know why I hit B. I'm dumb. That's probably why. But you know something I would kind of like to see for, like, Splatoon 4, should it happen? I really want there to be more than 2 maps in the rotation, and just more maps in general. Like, weapons are cool, don't get me wrong. Love having weapons. Without weapons, there's really no game. But, like, maps to use those weapons on are just as important. Oh no. Somehow I survived that. Like, it does very much feel, as much as there's... If I remember right, there are more maps in this game than there was in Splatoon 2. It sure doesn't feel like it. Like... I'm not sure, Anissa, if you feel that way as well, but to me it definitely does not feel like there are more maps in this game than there was in 2. I feel like part of that just comes down to how the maps rotate. It very much seems to favor some maps. Hello, Gleep Glorp. Yeah, it does not feel like there's many maps at all in 3. Even though, like, I remember doing a count and there was, like, a ton of maps in 3 compared to 2. Not really a ton, there's, like, a few extra. It's not many more, but... Like, I wouldn't mind it as much if, like... Ow. There were this, like... consistently, like... depending on the day of the week, maybe, there would just be a higher chance of X, Y, and Z maps. You know. It's less than ideal, but I wouldn't mind that as much. Because then, like... you could at least plan your play around that. But, like... let me... do... where is... and I could be remembering completely wrong, so... yeah, Splatoon 2 had 23 maps, Splatoon 3 has 24. It does not feel like there's 24 maps in this game. Like... And it's also very much a case of, like, I do understand that, given they want to portray time passing, they couldn't just copy-paste the maps. But also, at the same time, there are some maps from, like, Splatoon 2. They could have just copy-pasted into 3, no problem. Like Camp Triggerfish. That would have been fine. No changes needed. Camp ain't gonna change that much. You know? Between the first Splatoon and Splatoon 2, they added, what? A few, like, ink rails? Like... Like, I haven't checked, but I would not be surprised if part of the next Turf War rotation is, the theme park. Why can't I not think of its name right now? The theme park. Because that always seems to be just the map this time of day. Yeah, Wahoo World. I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. I should not be here. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I need to, like, not be there. So I also bring up Triggerfish a lot because it's, like, my favorite map. Which I know is a hot take. A lot of people do not like Camp Triggerfish. But, like, that map just gives me, like, real, like, TF2, like, 2-Fort vibes. Where, like, you've got the battlement that the snipers snipe at each other from. And then, like, the other paths for everyone else to fight on. Somehow this is working. Ow. Teammates, please. There we go. Yeah, here's one. Y'all, favorite map. Go. You know mine now. I'm curious what you guys love. Can be from any game. Doesn't have to be Splatoon 2. Can also be a version of a map from a game. So, like, if you prefer the Splatoon 2 version of a map, you know. Because I'm not picky. I'll take the first or second game Triggerfish. I'm so dead. Yep. This is gonna be a loss. I got 1,000 points though. I did a lot of turfing. This isn't a turfing weapon. That was the oil rig you both spawned on the same side of the map, right? The one where, like, I think it was the right spawn or north spawn had an advantage or disadvantage. I don't remember which it was. I remember one spawn was just better than the other, if it's the map I'm thinking of. It was really fun, though. But I remember seeing people complain about that a lot with that map of just like, man, this one spawn has just an advantage because they can use corners better. Which, like, is fair. Like... That is another map they could have probably just brought back. Like, they wouldn't have to have changed it. I mean, ideally changing it so the spawns are, like, mirrored would have probably been best. But, like, even just bringing it back as it was would have been fine. But nah. And, like, I don't want to give Nintendo crap. Like... Designing and balancing a shooter like this is not easy. Especially with trying to maintain a fun factor to it. So, like... And maps are the hardest things to balance. Which is also probably why the map rotation is the way it is. Because, like, normally when there's, like, a long-range map... It's generally always paired with one that isn't long range. Because if you end up with a rotation that's two long range maps, well, suddenly snipers have a huge advantage over everyone else. Ow. And then if you get two short range maps, suddenly everyone else has a huge advantage over snipers. So, like... Oh, no, I'm out of ink. Ah, I'm so bad with this thing. I needed the one more hit. Yeah, like that. Okay. Hold on, that's gonna do nothing, but I used my special, darn it. How? How? I feel like just somebody on the team just hadn't been trying, and then they just were like, you know what, I don't feel like losing. That's kind of what that just felt like. Sure wasn't me. I was trying the whole time and failing miserably, but, you know. #1 damage taker. Sheldon license. Yay. Changing weapons. You know what? I'm gonna feel so just mean using a frickin' ink vac. I hate this special so much. Now, I do get that it's probably just because I don't know how to fight it that I hate it so much, but I hate the ink vac, and I don't know how to fight the thing at all. I mean, I do have that kind of pen right here, though, which is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Some of its colors don't work. I do got it. It's pretty neat. Man, if I'd had my special ready, I could have just eaten that Booyah Bomb. Which, admittedly, is another thing I do kind of dislike about it, so... Ow. Well, okay, that's one way to deal with it. But, still, if my teammate had just walked forward a little bit, that would have worked out a lot better. I will say, now that my, my World of Warships series has started getting some comments, I do find some of them kind of amusing, but I try to be nice to these people. And like... Hello, Glowsky. A lot of the time, a lot of the complaints I'll see in World of Warships boil down to the same sort of thing as like what I was just saying. Like, man, they just didn't walk forward. Yeah, because walking forward could have gotten them killed. That's why they didn't walk forward. I know why, and like, I get these people's complaints. Because like, you'll be sitting back like, man, I know the solution here. You just gotta do this and everything will be fine. Ow. My brain didn't click. Can I go over into the stream? Sure. I don't see a problem with that. Does it mean like add friend? Which... Oh, I forgot to put my friend code on this. I have not done console stuff in a while. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, not. I'm alive. Somehow still alive. I don't know what that is. Gonna be honest. I have no idea what that is. So... I'm basically a Splatoomer. Boomer Splatoon player. Um... Yeah, I think I was a bit late. So you mean like open the match menu? Fell. Oh no. Okay, so I'd have to leave the match. Got it. Okay. So what does that even do? Just so I'm aware. Before I do something I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so it's basically like friend code without needing all the friend requests. Okay. Neat. Did not know that was a thing. Does this work? Doesn't seem to. Wow, I almost got to eat that Booyah Bomb. Because they really should not have thrown that towards me. No, you don't. Oh, I thought they were gonna go straight for that jump. But they didn't. So, okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. You'll have to give me... You'll have to be patient with me. Oh, I was only number 2 popular target that time. Okay, so... I mean the join pool thing? Okay. I feel like this is something I should probably have on screen then. If I'm gonna... Hold on. Let me, So... I'm not good at this stuff. My go-to things wouldn't be appropriate. That's the problem here. So it does not need to be pure numbers, I'm assuming. Nah. I just need a word. How are words so difficult? Yeah. There. The number means nothing, but brave means something. Eh. Now I just need to make that small. Small. Hey, I'll get to actually see what it's like on the screen. Yeah, it seems like a pretty decent size. Bam. So now if I just regular battle, anyone with that can join me. Presumably. I'm assuming. And any non-Eve player will have absolutely no idea why it's brave. Man, I wish you could get into the equipment menu from there. Yeah, I'm halfway through this thing. For those who might also be curious, the BN in my name is also a reference to the EVE Online Alliance of brave newbies. Ow, I thought I was going to walk fast enough to get behind the wall. Never great with the ballpoint. Ow. Here I was thinking they might have been looking at someone else. But nah, they were looking at me. You're just too pretty. They couldn't help it. Happen, why? Yeah, I should actually be using these inclines. I'm gone. Ah, he missed. I just not gotta remember to, like, make that invisible. And think of something better to use at some point. Sure beats having the friend code on the screen. Because that was always really annoying. Backing out for the, the friend requests. Especially because, like, you always disconnected. Always. Without fail. Oh man, got 100 messages today. Wow. I'll never quite understand why Restream bothers doing that. It's like, wow, you got 100 messages. Yeah, that's not... I wouldn't think that's all that, impressive. Maybe it's just me? I don't know how that just happened, but okay. Whiffs. I got squiffed. Ah, jeez. Rather not get stamped, thanks. No, I thought I could push them back enough. I could not. I miss the old level of pushing, unless I'm just completely misremembering how much you could push a Kraken around in the first game. That was quite a few years ago. Ow. But I do remember pushing them off ledges with, like, a Splat Junior. Same with like pushing bubblers off ledges with a Splatoon Junior while having my own bubbler active. So I miss the bubbler. I think anyone that played the first game misses the bubbler. Like, it was just such a nice team play special. And then Ink Armor replaced it, and I hate Ink Armor. Probably mostly just because it replaced the, Ink Armor. Not Ink Armor. Bubbler. Blah. I can brain and think. That was a lot of sniper rifles. I don't know exactly what their plan was, but it didn't work. A little more. There we go. And that to be dealt with. Ow. I thought I had teammates behind me. I was gonna try and ink back to get it. Oh, they have a beacon there. Yeah, I should deal with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this from here. I'm just gonna do that. Yep. Blah. I am not good with this thing in the slightest. How about they replace the beacon? I don't think they even have that much sub power up, if any, but still not a good idea to leave it there. The fact that we're not just absolutely crushing these guys is a little, odd. Given 3 snipers are not exactly good turfing weapons. Alright, there we go. Yay, I can change off of this thing now. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to the undercover for a bit. I want to see if I can actually finish it off. No, map's been updated. Now, do I need to set that up again, I wonder? Presumably, I need to at least reconnect to it. No, still, okay. So that's something I'll need to remember then. Got it. Oops. And no, Wahoo World is not part of this rotation. I'm shocked. It must have happened the rotation before I started playing. Because I swear, this game can't go frickin' 3 rotations without Wahoo World showing up. This one's also pretty common, though. Ow. My shield was up. How did I get squiffed with my shield up? It probably wasn't actually up. That's how. Yeah, you shouldn't have dropped it. Shouldn't have popped it. Ow. Now pop it, not drop it. Clearly they've never played Medic. I've probably confused some people with that anytime I've said it because they're just not TF2 players. Pop it, don't drop it refers to the Medic in TF2. And basically, popping your Uber charge, even if it looks like there won't be much benefit to it, just so you don't drop it by dying. Because if you might live, that's all that matters. Even if it is only you that'll live. Man, these people know the tricks. Ow. Yep, that was my shield opening up, catching the edge of the bomb, and blowing myself up. I really wish that wasn't a thing. Yeah, that was only gonna end that one way. Man, I'm playing kind of like crap. Of course. I hate the ink vac so much. I don't like using it. I don't like playing against it. I hope in the next Splatoon game, if there is a next one, that it's just not back. It's just gone forever. Put in the camp with all the other overpowered specials. Which, you know, they almost all come from the first game. But, you know. Yeah, I should have easily had over 1,000 points of turf there. I also don't know why my throat is so scratchy tonight. I hope I'm not getting sick. I better not be getting sick. I've managed to make it through this entire year without getting majorly sick. So I better not get sick now. I think I played on this exact set of 2 maps last night. Or one of the last times I was playing, anyway. Can you stop breaking my shield? It's very rude. Very rude. Ow. So close. Hey, someone's placing beacons. With no sub power up. Appreciate the effort, but get some sub power up. You might be questioning, why sub power up? It makes the beacons faster. It doesn't give like a perfect 1-to-1 to this, but it effectively gives anyone that uses your beacons quick super jump. Roughly, like, I think the Splatoon 2 math was like 1 sub power up was worth like 0.75 quick super jump. But that applies to everybody on your team. So if you heavily devote into beacons, and then you're running with teammates who have some quick super jump, they will frickin' zoom to your beacons. Get jet squelched. Money. Must fund clothing somehow. If only that could also be funding weapons. That'd be so neat. So cool. I do gotta say, if rumors are correct and, like, the next, like, Nintendo console is coming out next year, man, my wallet is not ready for that. Which is also really sad, because it would be ready for that if it wasn't for my computer needing, basically, a new CPU. Because thanks, Intel. Sniped. Throwing a bomb only works when I have the shield. And then it instantly breaks my shield. Instantly explodes. It's also why if there's ever an undercover or any Brella on your team, don't stand in front of them. Because anyone that knows that will just insta-splat you because the bomb just instantly explodes. And this Hydra is gonna have, like, a fear of undercovers after this, aren't they? Wow, I almost had my special. It was so close. Exactly 1/3 of the map. It does feel nice having, basically put together equipment now. I would still like to change out those 2 sub power-up for something else, but I might keep them and just do that with something else. The main problem is, like, this was like, going to be my go-to outfit for, like, the rest of winter, basically. Do, like, seasonal outfits. Like, fall, winter. The only real change I think I was going, like... I was considering changing out the pants once winter officially hit. Because I can't imagine these would be terribly warm. But really, almost nothing about the outfit would be terribly warm except the sweater. So... Undercover doing what the undercover does best. Fighting things above its weight class. Ow. Hey, Anissa's online. Should've went off the other side. Let's get this base nice and turfed. Apparently I'm the only one that's willing to do this, really? He just would not stand still. Pretty rude, not gonna lie. They know they need to just stand still when they aim at them. Bam. It does feel nice to be back playing this, though. Definitely one of my regrets is not having played this game more. Like, I very much had the opportunity to, but I just never did. Blasted. My ass was blasted. tempted almost just to walk into the point sensor just because, like, why not? Well, I always gotta know where I am anyway. Doesn't matter to me any. Being point censored has literally never mattered to me as an undercover main. Alright, you know where I am. Good job. I spend most of my time walking anyway. That's what all this run speed is for. Yeah, I'll take it. Ow. Yeah, Flingzas are kind of the natural enemy of the undercover. I'm fairly confident, aimed properly, a Flingza can just attack me over my shield. Which is totally fun. I mean, the shield's kind of BS to begin with, so I can't really fault them for, you know, doing things that get around it. Pretty sure the big swing could also probably do it. Though any roller can, it's just they probably have the easier time. Weirdly, dynamos don't seem to fling ink high enough most of the time. Isn't Hot Dad like a YouTuber? Something like that? Or are they just like a concept? I only know that even phrasing because of Vinesauce Joel's Vine Wrestle from one year. Had a hot dad. I think they're a person. Creator. I think they did the Friend song. I could be wrong there. I will say one thing with streaming this again. It feels really weird to be playing Splatoon without music in my ears. Also, I feel like I need to ask this, because I ask this like every time I'm playing, and no one has ever given me an answer. Why do people run quick respawn on splatting weapons? Like, any blaster is there to splat, not outright. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. Like, you're there to splat, not turf and get splatted more than you splat. It just feels like you're planning to fail rather than doing what you can to not fail. Ow. And like, case in point, that quick respawn's now just gone. Like, what is the point? Unless quick respawn has changed, in which case, then I could see a point to it. I'm so dead. Or not. Yeah, I'll choose not to die, thanks. Like, I understood why everyone ran quick respawn in the first game. And that's because it was never not doing something for you. But, like, since they heavily nerfed it in the second one, I just don't see the point to it anymore. Like, I was kind of hoping they'd go half and half with it. So that, like, you'd get full effect from it with 0 splats. Half effect with 1 splat. Quarter effect with 2. You know, it just go down and down the more people you splat throughout that life. So that it only starts not working in any capacity after, like, 3 splats. 3 or 4. Like, I really feel like that would have been the better way to go about it. Ow. Blah. Funny thing is, I think I did live that. Only just, though. And I haven't checked these beacons. That looked pretty fast. The thing that'll always get me when someone's running a beacon weapon and doing that is, like, how often you'll see them just... All you need is, like, one main of sub power-up to have really good beacons. Wow. But you see it so rarely that, like, I tend to... Ooh, yeah, that's, like, 2 subs, 2 mains of it. Yeah, those are some nice beacons. A lot of the time I won't even check. It happens that rarely that someone's actually running good beacons. I feel bad using the last charge of their beacon. Especially where I just exploded. Blasters are also kind of the nemesis of undercovers or any Brella, because you can just kind of blast above my head. It is just splash damage, but you'll probably kill me before I can kill you. There's so many downsides to the undercover. I think that's why I like it. It's not a good weapon. And I can relate to that. Ow. I think I'll do a couple more battles, unless like a surge of viewership happens. Because my throat is getting a bit sore, so... I have probably talked too much today. But I will definitely try to stream this more often. Especially because like it is performing pretty well as well. It doesn't seem terribly off-putting, my, how my face cam is with how I'm recording. I still don't know exactly how I'm going to face cam New Horizons. I need to, like, find the corner of the screen that just matters the least. Because I will be covering it, so... If I had a little more space down here, I might consider like a green screen or something, but I don't have space for that. Like, I'm basically already, like... I could turn around and touch my bed with my foot. Like, there's not much room there. So... Well, I say that. There's probably people watching who could not turn around from where my chair is and touch my bed with their foot. But... still. It's just what happens when you're 6'2". I think that was Beacon Boy. I'm dead. Yes. Okay. And this is the problem with running beacons in a room. I say Beacon Boy. I have no real way of knowing. 'Cause I now know... that their beacons should really be focused. But it doesn't seem like anyone's using them. So... maybe they don't need to be focused. I know usually whenever I run beacon kits, that's usually what will happen. It's like... because I won't generally run a beacon kit without at least one main of sub power-up. Oh, you're cool. I think I just saw my lights flicker. So if the stream just suddenly vanishes, that's why. Been having real issues with, like, the power around here lately. Which is not a great sign with winter just around the corner. Snow having already fallen a couple times. It's not stuck any of the times it has fallen. Like, it's not built up, but... it has snowed a few times already. Ow. All it's gonna take is some wet snow building up on a few weak power lines, and I'll probably lose power for a while. Or the snow, like, building up on a power transformer. That's what recently went out, was a power transformer nearby here. Yeah, I think this might actually be the last battle. My throat is starting to hurt. So, and with my light just kind of flickering. I'd rather not have OBS yell at me again. This was a lot of fun. I'll definitely be back at this at some other point. Hopefully for longer. I don't know why my voice has been like this lately. Literally just like recording for like an hour and a half has done me in. But I will say, if you all like my casual commentary style content, I do have a YouTube channel if you're on the Twitch. It's linked in the info. If you're on YouTube, you're already there. Yeah, feel free to check it out. Only do the like, subscribey bit if you actually like my stuff. I don't want any of y'all to feel pressured into doing it ever. But yeah, I upload a daily Animal Crossing series, and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do World of Warships. Quite the contrast, I know. I'm testing that out for now. At some point in the future, that might swap over to being Splatoon every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or maybe Splatoon every Monday, Friday with Warships Wednesday. I don't know. I'll think of something. Variety channels don't tend to work very well on YouTube, but I have too many ideas. And I'm still testing around to see what works. Animal Crossing works. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you all for coming in and watching, and hopefully I'll see you in whatever I do next. See you then.